the water?
What water?
Out there by the boat. What are you doing?
I'm trying to get this off.
Why?
So I can water.
No, don't take that off of there.
Why?
Because. Christine.
I can take it off. They don't let me really. There. That, right? Let me smile at you.
No, look out. Heather's.
Go away. out, in and out. See me? See me?
Oh,
You are ugly. I'm trying to walk to it. Took a long time. I can put this so I can start all over. Right here. Oh. I can't. What else? Butthead. Tractor jack.
move, John.
Get over here.
Hey, you're observant. I just threw it there.
Hi, Mommy. Hi, Daddy. What?
Go underwater, Christine.
What?
Go underwater. No, you won't. Yeah.
Again?
Sure.
Again?
Yeah.
Ready, set, go!
Okay.
See that? That's the biggest part on her body. I don't want to shoot the ugly one. There's Bertha in the water.
Johnny, what are you doing?
What do you want?
I'm gonna give me another bite.
Where you at, Christine?
What? My tube, I said.
Do something. Wait just a minute.
Do you see something?
Stand in front of me, Chrissy.
What?
Make faces. Wait, say something.
Da 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 da.
Yeah. Don't throw him on the blanket. Get him to come over to you.
Ducky. Come here, Ducky. Oh, I want that thing. Come here, Ducky. Come here. Come here. Here, Ducky. Here, Ducky, come here. See? It's a blanket out there. We're just gonna throw it on the blanket. See? Yeah. Some duckies aren't getting none. They're on cats.
Yeah?
For one thing. Ugh. Sorry, Duck. See there? Mine are all gone, Mom. They're all gone.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you want?
I want my perch.
Huh?
I'm having my perch. The master of kneeboarding.
Not.
You're looking at him.
Anyways. I guess we better put the camera on me then, eh? Whoops.
And the master of tubing.
Never
And the master of skiing.
a pan. There's Dorky. Where's that dog?
Christine, come back here.
No.
Come here.
Have makeup.
We'll put better makeup on you.
Mom, just take me as your son. I don't have to make
You like the birthday boy, I'm a doctor. You serious? Yes! Nice outfit, John. Shoes, no socks, shorts, and a jacket. What?
Mom, turn it off. Take a hint.
Be nice.
Bless you. Then you come over here, dear.
Okay.
Stand here.
I should be in the movie.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Come on, Ryan. All those guys as they were.
Hey, Joe. This?
They won't spoil or melt in the hot Saudi Arabian sun. They made about 20 dozen cookies, then they packed them up in boxes for care packages to be sent to American troops. The fathers of 2 of the children are on reserve here in Michigan. The hardest part of today's job? Not eating the cookies themselves. Looks like they had fun.
Field Hills is staging another alternative to trick-or-treating. There's a spooky show in the planetarium. There's also craft making for the preschoolers and, of course, lots of refreshments. But Dwayne X says the main attraction is the creatures who have volunteered to relate their history.
Before we get to the scary stuff, the volunteers who make it possible, making jack-o'-lanterns here. Every boy and girl who comes to the show will get a pumpkin. Cute face. Who was the model?
Well, I think it looks a little bit like my husband, Richard. This is just so he knows I think about him at work.
Downstairs, kids are touring the usual exhibits in the Science Museum, but tomorrow night, Saturday and Sunday nights, characters will be added.
Good evening. I am a wizard. I am not a witch. Never confuse a wizard with a witch. A witch is evil. A wizard is not evil. A wizard is not good. A wizard is neutral.
My turn yet? Not yet. One creature sheds light on some superstitions.
You have many superstitions. Many of you save your children's baby teeth and first lock of hair, and you don't even know why you do it. It's so we don't gain possession of your children and take them away.
How about now? Now, not now. Medical monster emergency.
We'll start with a major incision through the center of the monster. Oh, I found his heart. There it is. It's still beating. That's amazing. Look at that.
And there are witches. Did you know that the superstitions surrounding black cats originated in Europe when people thought that black cats were actually witches in disguise? But there are good witches and bad witches. My favorite witches are sandwiches. Boy, I get hungry on this Java. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights at Cranbrook. Dwayne X. Riley, Riley's World for Newsbeat.
On now to our weather wizard, Chuck.
Then she said that Skiba did not take her into the bathroom. But after a lunch break, she took the stand again, this time saying that Skiba did take her to the bathroom and did make her touch him.
Well, this morning what you said was true, that you couldn't remember anything, right?
Well, it popped in my mind again when I started crying in that room when they were trying to crush it back in my mind again.
26-year-old Skiba is a gym teacher. He's expected to take the stand tomorrow. Rich?
Well, Sherry, 4 women in northern Oakland County have been victims of a man police say may be a serial rapist. He has terrorized women in Brandon and Orient Township since May. The latest attack happened last Sunday. The man carries a weapon and strikes in the early morning or late at night, while his victims are home alone.
It's something we think about all the time at our house. You see movies about it and wonder if it would happen to you, and I'm a mom with 2 girls, 2 young girls.
It's really scary. It's really disgusting for what they do to me. And if they're that sick of a person, why don't they just turn themselves in and help?
Well, the suspect is described as a white male in his late 20s or early 30s. He's about 5'8" and a medium build. A controversy at a Ferndale elementary school tonight after a student was hit by a car outside the school. Many parents are blaming school administrators and police for the accident, the result of a parking and safety problem that parents say no one has been willing to address. As TV2's Mike Redford explains, students at schools throughout the Metro Detroit area may be at risk as well for the same kind of problems.
I need as many parents there, because if you guys don't voice your words out, how are we going to get this to stop? And I would hate to see my little boy get hit.
Lisa Zophi is leading a crusade for safety among parents at the Jackson School in the Ferndale district, the result of a 6-year-old student being hit by a car this week. The accident happened in front of the school on Rosewood as his father was dropping him off. Parents tell me he was the 3rd student from the Jackson School to be hit by a car because of the problem here on Rosewood Boulevard. In fact, they say one of the students was killed. And these safety patrol guards say there are a number of close calls just about every day, and not just children.
Just a few minutes ago, a lady was just crossing by herself, and a lot of cars was coming. And so as soon as she got across, I had to tell her that she couldn't cross there for a second time.
Police have posted signs aimed at preventing parents from dropping off their kids, signs that parents are clearly not paying attention to. That's what we also heard from a witness to the latest accident who didn't want to be identified.
If they're going to be parked across the street from the school, that they should get out of their vehicle, hold their child's hand, and walk them to the door. Not sit in the vehicle and watch the child walk across the street and tell them, yeah, it's okay to go.
What's more, police say the problem isn't isolated to the Jackson School.
Most of the schools that we have in our city, if you'll sit and watch, you'll find this a common occurrence with the parents dropping off in the direction that they're going and having the child have to cross the other side.
A solution to the problem may come Friday. That's when the principal, the parents, and city officials will be meeting at the school, hoping to put an end to the accidents. If not, some parents say they'll keep their kids home. Reporting from Oak Park, Mike Redford, TV2 Eyewitness News.
Well, Jackson School Principal Shirley Harvey says that she's been working with the Oak Park Public Safety and County Traffic Improvement Association since the beginning of the school year, trying to come up with an answer to the problem. The student injured in the latest accident was hospitalized overnight and released.
A treasure trove of unusual items is sitting in the basement of the Royal Oak Police Department tonight, compliments of teen pranksters. The odd collection was gathered up Monday by a group of students from nearby Kimball High School. The students were taking part in a giant scavenger hunt, but they wound up in hot water instead. 37 teens were arrested or cited for their part in the hunt. They're now facing up to $500 in fines and 90 days in jail. The Finney High School class of 1991 is fighting back against the violence that has killed 6 of their own and left 5 others wounded. The students took to the streets tonight to call attention to the senseless loss of life that has plagued their school since January. Kathy Walsh reports.
And as we take this journey down East Warren on the east side of Detroit, we make a declaration that there will be change in our city.
No more growth! We need a start, and we're starting.
The boys are worried about dying. The girls are worried there won't be any boys left when they're ready to get married. Young black men are becoming an endangered species, and nowhere in town is it more apparent than at Finney High. 11 young men's lives scarred by violence, 11 young men wounded or killed. 500 of their schoolmates take to the streets to try and make sure this 11 are the last to be lost.
I lost 4 best friends to drugs, gunshots to the head. I saw one die, and it ain't worth it, trust me. I don't like the violence, I don't like the drugs, and I don't like the killing.
Drugs are blamed for the deaths, but not everybody is willing to die for a high or for the fast money drug dealing delivers. These students are taking a stand against the violence that surrounds them and swallows up the people they know.
We all friends. We all brothers and sisters trying to stay alive.
But not all marchers are from the front lines. Father Tom McEnoy read about the event in the paper and had to be part of it.
I know of the reality, but I just couldn't sit back, and so I got my friends and said, let's go over there and see if we can add to it, you know.
Some area residents lined the way, lending words of encouragement. One night where the streets are full of people and no one is afraid. One group's effort to stop the violence in their own backyard, to try and make sure the Finney class of '91 doesn't lose another member. On Detroit's East Side, Kathy Walsh, TV2 Eyewitness News.
And it's hard to believe, but according to a Detroit Free Press tally, 27 young people under 18 have been killed in Detroit this year. 206 have been shot and injured.
Good to see those kids have had it up to here, that type of violence. Well, just ahead on Eyewitness News, menopause usually means an end to the childbearing years.
But not anymore. We'll explain how women in their 40s, 50s, and 60s may be able to give birth.
I'm David Rogers. We've got a cold shot of air thanks to our neighbors to the north. I'll tell you how long it's going to hang around coming up next.
Hi, this is Pierre Kimsey. How does the gossip of the new CBS series WIOU compare to the gossip of, say, our newsroom? I'll have the story.
At the Olive Garden, at the end of every bowl of crisp salad, every basket of breadsticks, and every smile, you will always find another and another and another. Because at the Olive Garden, the word generosity begins with a G, but ends only when you are happy. The Olive Garden Italian restaurant, where all the best of Italy is yours. Celebrate National Pasta Month, where we make our pasta fresh every day.
Kohl's.
Family Fall Sale.
46 bonus buys.
This Sunday and Monday only. Plus, all week.
30% off family outerwear and sweaters.
Huge savings.
Lee.
Family Lee jeans.
Really? Entire stocks.
TVs, VCRs.
And stereos.
Save up to $20.
Entire stock. Reebok. And save 30% on all picture frames.
This thing is packed.
Here's how Mazda packs in a crowd. In a Mazda 626, one of the best equipped and roomiest sedans in its class. And here's how Mazda packs in extra value. With the Mazda Value Pack, a special options package that can save you $820. Plus factory incentives that can save you hundreds more. Getting value's easy when you know how.
At Seaway Mazda, Ann Arbor Mazda, Fisher Mazda, and Metro Mazda now.
Well, David says those nasty rumors are true. We're going to see snow, but not on the ground.
No, just a little teaser. Most of it will just be flying around the air. No accumulation is expected, but it is going to get very, very cold around here. Today's high was 62 degrees, and we could see some flurries on the old pumpkins out there. Morning low of 41, and so far no precipitation report at Detroit Metropolitan Airport. As we take a look at some of the regional temperatures, 46 under partly cloudy skies here in Southfield. A tad cooler at Mount Clemens, 44, 47 at City Airport, and 45 degrees currently at Detroit Metro Airport. Up close, this is how we're doing. Still a pretty broad band of cloud cover over most of the Great Lakes, but we are picking up a few breaks in those clouds. That is not going to be the case throughout most of the evening, though. As we put down the features, you can see the first front has moved through the metro area, and I think it's going to be this secondary system that brings in that reinforcing shot of cold air that will obviously cross some of the warmer lake waters and start to bring us some lake-enhanced clouds as well as some lake-enhanced snow flurries for tonight. Area of high pressure off to the west is really going to be ushering in the bulk of that colder air, and that will get closer to us as the week starts to continue to progress. And once it gets to our east by this weekend, I think we'll start to see a little warm-up, so don't get too alarmed. The cold shot of air is not going to hang around too much longer. Radar picture, as you can see, not picking up any moisture. to be really mentionable around Michigan, some showers to our south, so we're not going to see any major accumulation across our state. But by tomorrow, again, we still will be in that cold sector of air. Temperatures were in the 60s.